Next Friday, Preacher TJ is here. Let the class begin. Church of Common Sense, Science, Biology, and Facts. Anyone that doesn't like it, go at the pearly gates and leave. That's right. Welcome to the Matrix. Oh, yeah. Hey, what? Polo rub. Oh my god, I'm not even going to try that one. Hey, Polo. Bruh. What is this exercise supposed to do? It is called a negative. It is basically when it comes to sports science, biology, and the male body, you can lift a lot, but you can actually hold more than you can lift. Proven science. So what I'm doing is I'm doing negatives, which is taking as much weight as possible that I can hold and slowly releasing it. So the muscle is already constricted. I already have the power, so now I'm releasing it slowly. So as I do it, it's going to be constant resistance. So there's going to be no play, which is like the lockout plane. Like say if you do biceps, when you pull, there's like a lockout plane which doesn't do anything. Okay? Like if you do biceps with a curl, you're doing this. These right here doesn't do shit. Here to here is lifting. This is like zero space. So what I'm doing here is causing a constant force of tension. So as I'm doing the movement for the full 30, 40, 50 seconds a minute, it's constant pulling of the muscle fibers and constant engagement. There's zero time where the muscle is not engaged at 100%. So it's 100% engagement. It's less reps, but you're isolating everything, so it's just like, see? That's what I'm doing. I'm basically tightening up right here. The lat part, just strengthening the shit out of it. That's what I'm doing. It's called a negative. Look up negatives, and there's a whole history on it. It's like a lot of people will do 3 sets of biceps. They'll do like this, then from here to here, and then it's all the way up, all the way down, and you just try and grind it, and you will absolutely thrash your biceps. Not a problem. Any other questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Check out here, I'll do the marketing now. Check out my YouTube channel, hit that like button, hit that sub button, tell all your friends, hit that daily dinger, because we do this on the daily. Hit me up on X, DMX, because I post 10 minutes before I go live with the link here. Marketing done, yes! Welcome to the matrix of the TJ. That's it. Get off the mic before I get in trouble. Yes, when it comes to ice hockey, we Canadians are a very proud people, but I'm a Leaf fan, which means I work out all year long for the past 25 years because I'm a Leaf fan. This team is ruining my life. I don't pay attention to any other hockey. Yay for us. But yeah, I don't pay attention to any other hockey. I'm a Leaf fan. So my summer starts at the normal time. Like a month before May 2 weekend. It's wonderful. But yay for us. Yay! Was Johnny T, like, yeah, John Tavares, he can get goals in the friggin' World Olympics, but can't get shit in the playoffs. Yes. Yes! I'm sorry that we beat you. I apologize. Where are you from? Polo rub that. I'm not even trying that. As soon as it's like as soon as you go past 2 words in one long username, it's like, that's it. Pineapple's like, I don't want to go home. Nope. You're from Slovakia. Sweet. Oh, is that where, completely unrelated, isn't there a game? Papers, Please. Isn't that where Papers, Please is from? Slovakia? Or am I completely wrong on that? There's a game called where you're like a border agent, but I could be completely wrong about where it's from. So how you doing? What's going on? What's new? What are you doing today? You done work? Getting ready to go to work? Schooling? I don't know. I don't know if... Bruh, so I'm assuming you're a guy. Or you're a very tomboyish woman. That's as far as I'll go with any pronouns. Anything else? Not interested. I asked you if you have ever... Is Slovakia, I believe, there's a game, like a PC game called Papers, Please. And I'm thinking it's Slovakian, but I'm not sure. It's like I'm Canadian, so it's like a very different country, and I'm not sure what it is, but the game's called Papers, Please. How is it living there? What's going on? What are you doing today? You teaching? You learning? You walking? You chilling? I assume you're a man by the name of Bra, or by you calling me Bra. Don't know your age though. I'm 45, if you're wondering. Oh, alright, fine. Are you a gamer, or are you strictly into fitness? You're on Twitch, so I'm assuming it's one of the two. Hey, what is that name? Oh my, okay, how many people have friggin' yellow or red neon name? Like, I got a UHD monitor, and when I see neon, it glows. And TJ's 45, so his peepers, meaning his eyes, aren't 100% anymore. Hello, Standcap. What's up? I am special. We are all special in many ways, yes. We're just not unique. You're special, yes, in many ways, but you're not unique. I'm 19 and trying to work out. Alrighty. I have to check out ages of people because when it comes to certain, like anything below, say, 18, I don't give much advice to because everybody's body's growing and I don't like to play that game. Like, I'm not certified. I'm not all that shit. Not certified. I don't have any letters by my name. I use common sense, which I know offends everybody. I know. But that's why you see the advancements in me and nobody else. See the difference? Can you see the difference? Spot the difference. Self-esteem, confidence, oh my god, no! You're also 19 and working out. Alright, what are you working today? Back and buys, chest and tricep. I can't work legs, or as TJ likes to call them, the toothpicks. I have no leg muscles. Remember, have you ever... What is it? Beverly Hills Cop. I have no legs. I have no legs. Google it. I just aged myself. The day back in fashion of old. Crouching tiger, open microwave. Karate kick. Today was leg day, so that means on Sunday you won't be able to walk. That'll be great. You'll get up and be like, oh, walk right into the friggin' ground and be like, why can I not walk? Why do I walk like this? Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'll be back. Sorry, I'm going to get in trouble soon. You're going to be like, you're being offensive. Yes, I am. Correct. You are an underrated streamer. You should have at least No. Pineapples, do not say no to the Krispy Kreme, yes. I don't need a shit ton of followers. That would be bad. That would be very bad. I need to be like enough people in here to chat with during the day, and just have a good old time. That's it. Positivity, fun, all that shit. Too many people in here, that's when we get in trouble, because that's when it grows more than it should be. And the last thing you want is this man on a pedestal. No. The filter needs to stay on TJ. Trust that shit. Yep. The world's not ready for the preacher. Do I get a lot of hate? I get a lot of people getting offended because of the way the world is now, and with the way everybody's emotions supersede basically everything. I get hate because people get offended by intelligence now. And then, don't say that. It's true. That's I'm very confident. I have self-esteem. My mom told me she loved me constantly. I'm 100% I have no depression whatsoever. So, I speak my mind. I speak the truth, what has been proven, and I get lots of hate for that. That's why I don't have Instagram, I don't have TikTok, I don't have any of that shit. I don't hardly ever respond or talk to people on any social media, because as soon as they spill, you're being out, you feel, okay, yeah, but your opinions are based on emotions, there's no fact. So if you feel one thing one day and one day the next day, that means you have to literally agree with the person consistently in a different way constantly. That's not sane in my mind, okay? Also, I have a very good education, private schools, so I'm not going to allow anybody that's under the age of 20 to tell me intellectually that I'm wrong, because they're just factually incorrect. That's it. So I do get hate, yes. I just don't care. And then when I tell them, go ahead and get mad at me, go ahead, they leave because they don't see a response from me, because I have control over my emotions, which, again, that upsets them. I'm not getting the response. You're not giving me the attention I demand. I'm not your mom, I'm not your dad. That's not my problem. I'm not a psychiatrist. Can't do that. So what do you expect it from me? Yes, emotions mess with people, and that's the problem. When it comes to the three words I hate are opinion, because they're based on your emotions. That's it. People, when that's their sort, what people say that, don't be rude. How am I being rude by asking where you're getting your information from so I know you're not lying to me? And three, experts. Give me an expert. It's the best source they use when they have absolutely no education or intelligence on the subject, and they don't want to have to explain their opinions because they can't, because it's all based on emotions and feelings, which is fine, but that means it literally has no value because there's nothing to it. You need source in there. So if that's fine, be offended, but it's your own fault because you lack the intelligence to have the conversation. Why is that? Why are you getting mad at other people for that? It's like the whole self-identify thing. That's self. That's you. That's not everybody else. So you can do what you do, but don't make everybody else do it. Because it's called self. You. Unless we're redefining self now. Which could be a thing. I don't know. Matrix! I am working on biceps and lats. It's basically like think about like a pull down exercise or a pull up, however you want to say it. Basically, instead of doing like this, which is what if you look at gymnastics, a lot of the and not the ones that I don't know the names of them, so I apologize. I don't the terminology. Not the people, not the athletes. I'm not going to say these people, not the athletes that do the floor routine, but the ones that do the bars. I don't know what they're called. I'm assuming there's a bunch of different names because there's a bunch of different variations of routines and or categories. So the ones that hold the bar and they do like the crazy lift up and do the ring stuff, their shoulders and biceps and back are literally just super jacked because they're constantly lifting like this and holding and lifting. If you look at the men, especially that do the bars, and I say the men because men's muscle grow a lot faster. It's science and biology. That's what it works. Sorry for the truth. You'll see their arms are just absolutely diced and huge and like jacked up but thick and hard, and their legs not so much, but it's just like that's what I'm doing. I'm doing this to build up right here. I'm going to take my tank off in a sec, and then I'm also building up the bicep a bit by kind of doing that. See how the so it's here and here. Any pull motion is a bicep pull. This is for the long head. That's for the short head. See the difference right here? Boom. Long head, short head. Long head, short head. You can try it at home. Do this with your muscle like tugboat. Dude. Turn. Work that shit. Film it. Get that Instagram follow. Isn't it only, isn't it better for biceps to move with only one joint and second one is kept fixed? I don't understand what you mean by that. Move only one joint. Biceps is two muscles, hence the BY, or the BI. Just like triceps is 3, TRI. So, I don't know what you're saying. Like one of the most popular and used bicep exercises is the hammer to blast, which would go against exactly what you just said. Hammer to blast is like this. So you're working the tricep and you're working the long head, but as you come up, you're flexing it and turning it, because as you turn it, you're tightening the bicep and contracting it. So you're doing this. So that's so what you're saying is that's a bad workout, and that's one of the best workouts for a bicep. So no. That's my opinion, or that's how I view it. Like I said though, not certified, no letters by my name, none of that shit. So I go with what works for me. I go with what I have found work. I work in front of a mirror. Like, there's a mirror right behind the camera. I can see everything I'm doing very close. So I make sure whatever muscle group I'm working is like super tense and tweaking like crazy. So everything I do, I know for a fact works. And that's why my body and my physique constantly improves. And it's not at that stalemate where 90% of the bodybuilders are, where it's like, and then like in the summer when they pop fucking 80 milligrams of Anavar and have all these blood vessels popping because they're drier than friggin' wax paper. They go all friggin' shredded, boom, back to normal. It's just ridiculous. I keep shredded all year round, and I make sure that my muscles are constantly improving based on the exercise that I do. I don't lift heavy. I lift lighter weights, but I do concentration curls, and I isolate all the muscles, which most people don't do. Most people don't have patience for it. That's why it's like, gotta get that freaking trembolone in you. Come on, gotta get that 20. They don't have the patience for it. It's a lifestyle, and it's not just how much you choose. It's how much you eat, what you eat, sleep, drink, mental state. Like when I say mental state, I mean like if you're depressed and you're not working out, you don't have that mind to muscle to mind connection, you're not working properly. I can work out for like 3 hours, but if my mind doesn't have the connection and I'm not engaged in it, I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna be tired, but I guarantee I will not have a quarter of the gains that I would have if I was into it. It's a mentality. That's the problem right now, is the depression in the world is so fucking bad and the mentality is so friggin' charred that I'm here to be positive, but also not have a huge following, because we don't need this person on a pedestal. Remember that. Biceps is held by your elbow and your shoulder joint, so that means it's double joint muscle when you are moving both joints. You are not optimizing the muscle, I think. That's an opinion. And that's why I said, yeah, and when you're moving both joints, you are not No, that's wrong. You're literally optimizing both muscles. By definition of what you're doing. This is a bicep hammer right here, and then if you're doing this, you're doing both muscles. See, it extends there up to here. I'm literally showing you what you're saying is wrong, and you're arguing with me. I appreciate your opinion, and I respect it, but I will respectfully disagree and continue working out. No, that's a great question, and that's what we have to do. You have to communicate and ask questions. Um, Here's the really weird thing about shoulders. You don't actually work out, like when you say a shoulder workout, you're never actually working out your shoulder. This is the one weird ass thing, okay? So if I'm doing a shoulder workout, it's like a shoulder press. I'm not pushing any part of the shoulder. You can't physically move your shoulder. It's like you can move it back and forth, but you can't. You can do this shit, but that's it. So but when you're doing this, you're pushing up here. You're not moving this. Or you're not like flexing this. You can't actually flex your shoulder. You can flex here though. See the difference? So when you're like if you do anything shoulder wise, this is all here and here. There's no power coming from here. It's engaged. Like I'm engaged. Like this part here gets engaged. But when you move up, it's right here. See how that's flexing? That's what you're moving up. So you're building the muscle here just by it contracting. But you're not actually flexed. Like to flex it, I can tighten it, but lifting it like I can't feel anything there. I feel it here, not here. So it's like you're building muscle on the top, but it's like you're putting muscle on by utilizing all this other muscle there. It goes like based on the motion, you're doing it, but I physically can't flex or don't know how to flex my shoulder just because it's a muscle on a bone. I can't flex it. It's not. There's like I can do this, but that's not flex. You know what I mean? I don't know. The way most people flex their muscles is they just there it is, but that's because here and I'm lifting it up. I can't actually flex this part. It's like So answer your question though. So when I'm doing this, I am extending my arm as far as possible back here. Most people like doing it up here. Here it's not right. You're tight. This shouldn't be up here. This should be down here. So it's just like when people walk and everyone's like, this is the worst thing to have because you're supposed to be down here. So when you do a bicep curl and people are like doing this, it's like, why? You should be down here and this is how it should be. Your arm, like your arm should almost be just hanging and the only thing moving is here. You shouldn't be tight up here. When I see people working out and all up here is tight, it's like, that's where all your stress is going. You wonder why you have to have 2 pillows to sleep because you have so much stress here from doing this instead of being proper posture that all here is built up and you can't barely move. Everyone's like, holy shit, light bulb, mind blown. You know what I mean? So what I'm doing here is full extension. See that? This is extended. There's nothing here. And then I'm pulling down. So it's here. This is where I feel tension. And right here a little bit. But mostly it's right here. This is tight. But I'm not tightening that. That's just from the motion. And because of the other movements I'm doing is forcing that muscle to do that. So I can feel the tension back here, but I'm not physically tightening it because you know what I mean? I can't. I don't know how to. And extension is key. Most people are like, ooh, and they do this. Oh, you got to, no, extension. Full extension. All the way out. Back very slowly, very slowly. See how that's slow? Hold it. Hold it. Shock the muscle. Hold it. And never hold it all the way in. Phrasing boom. So meaning don't do this because then you're holding it with all here. You don't want your whole side of your body working. You want here to work. So here, this is just, see there's no, and there. See that tension right here? See where that tension kicked in? Right there. Here there's nothing. Tension. So this is where you want to keep it. That's why I'm doing this. The tension. You want the tension, that's when it's working. And that's why most people, when they're doing the lat pull downs, right here is where you're getting the most tension. You never see them here. It's always, and then up, and then they like go up or all the way down. There's no tension here. It's here to here, but here is where they're like, oh. No one uses it. You got full range, and then slowly bring it down until you feel it tighten, then bring it up slowly. Negatives are a quarter used, and the most effective technique to rip up the muscle fibers, which for those that are new here, that's what we want. When you work out or are training, you're ripping up your muscles. The pain you feel, like that burning sensation, is the lactic acid filling in your muscles. filling the blood filling up your muscle, and the muscle actually breaking and ripping is when it's like, oh my god, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. What happened? As long as there's no pop or tear, it rips the muscle. So you're not building your muscle when you're working out. It's when you refuel, i.e., take your protein supplement if you take that shit, or take my smoothies, my chicken Caesar salad, for instance, and then when you're sleeping, that's when your muscle's growing. That's why if you're just chilling, you'll notice that you'll be like, why is my muscle tweaking? It's growing, buddy. It's growing. Training is ripping. Rest is repairing. That's why if you literally overdo it nonstop, you're like, why am I always sore? Because you need to give your body heal. Take 2 days off. I usually try and take the weekends off. Try. If you take 1 or 2 days off every couple of days, your body will be so much bigger. Also, hydrate like crazy. Get off of pop. Get off of sugar water. That's coffee too. Anything with sugar in it. Drink a ton of water and you will blow up because you're hydrating. 90 times out of 10, when your body or your brain thinks you are hungry, it's actually you're thirsty. If you can chug a full glass of water, wait a minute after that, I almost guarantee you're not going to be hungry anymore. I want to do a body break thing. It's an old thing from a commercial when we used to have satellite. It's like, until next time, keep fit and have fun. I didn't mean that. Don't say it. I don't want to get in trouble. All you can see is Donald Trump. You're fired, baby. Any other questions, comments, concerns? Just let me know. Alright, so we're going to do one more set with the pull downs or the lats, and then we're going to start hammers with the dumbbells. Sorry, blood's going to the brain, no blood in the brain, it's all in the muscle, so I'm like, Muscles are not growing when you tear them up from the mechanical. No, that's wrong. Muscles grow. How do muscles grow? The body repairs damaged fibers by fusing them, which increases the mass and size of the muscles. What was your argument? So exactly, literally what I said. Google how do muscles repair from bodybuilding, and the first answer will give you exactly what I said verbatim. Not arguing, just being honest. Who were you told that by? Well, it depends. Like you can do like a personal best lift and do like 400 pounds and you'll feel the muscle, but that doesn't mean the muscle's growing. It just means you're shocking it. So everybody's different. Like everybody feels like as you work out, your body moves in different ways, and people have different are going to experience different things. So like by one person saying this is right and wrong, based on a feeling. Not getting into that conversation. I only talk about science and biology. So, like I said prior, I will not get into that opinion shit. I based all my workouts on science. And literally what I just said about the science is 100% accurate. Yes, everything you're saying is stimulus, activation, importance of, yeah, well, that's, create a high tension, mechanical tension, yes. And what I said is, you do realize that there's more than one way to build muscle, correct? Really, are we going to have this conversation? You think there's only one way to build muscle? If that's the case, then I'm not going to have this conversation anymore because that is factually wrong. So you can Google your shit with hypertension, and I'm going to show you the results of what I do. And then what can you post a pic of yourself, and we'll see the results of your training schedule, and we'll have a vote with people who they trust. This at 45 years old, or your age and your opinion. So post a pic. And then we'll compare them, and then we'll have people judge who might be right in accordance with how their lifestyle is. DM me a pic right now. And I also need like you holding a picture with my name on it to prove that it's you and not just some bullshit from Google. So TJ McMaster. Okay, I want you holding that page. Cool? Cool. Because yeah, like everything you said, create a high mechanical tension. I'm gonna Google this, see what. Oh, mechanical tension is the primary driving force in the hypertrophic response. It has been shown to directly stimulate amyloid pathway involved in the synthesis of protein. High mechanical tension units to high loads greater. Yeah, this has nothing to do with what I said. Wow. Lifting heavy weights to create tensions in the muscles typically. Yeah, but you're just talking about fucking exactly what I said. That's just, that's basically for powerlifting. Yeah, that is not bodybuilding, that's powerlifting. That's literally like fucking, what is it, PR bullshit. Oh, look at me on Instagram, I can lift this much. God damn. That has nothing to do with what I said. Yeah, that has nothing to do with what, yeah, that's literally for powerlifting. Sweet Jesus, I wish people would actually, like, Google it and then continue the history of it, because sweet Jesus Christ, it is just absolutely horrible what people try and get away from it. It has nothing to do with building muscle, it's about hypertension and friggin' bulking up. It's literally the worst, it is literally the most, injury-involved way of bodybuilding in bodybuilding. So, you want to do that, have fun. I've never had an injury before. And if I see a picture of you all shredded and not like jacked up like 200 pounds, I'll bullshit on that. So I've been going for an hour and 21 minutes. I'll be shutting her down soon. But yes, you send that pic to me on DM. I will take a picture of it and I will post it on my Twitch. Remember, it has TJ McMaster in that picture, and then we'll have the vote. It's amazing. People respond so quick in texting, but they don't respond quickly in producing stuff. No, where's the picture, bud? Where's the picture? Where's your picture? Come on, words matter. Back your shit up. This is what I'm talking about. That's it. See, people? That's it. When you want proof, when you say, show me the evidence, they're like Democrats. Don't hurt my feelings. Fuck, I hate people like that. I will agree and then I will disagree when I have to prove myself, when I actually have to take the judgment of the people which I agreed to. So I'm going to agree to all the terms and conditions, and I'm going to disagree when I realize that I have to prove my shit. That's fine. I don't mind, dude. Like I said, I'm used to it. I'm used to that. Get it all the time. Get it all the time. Is quoting me again as coming from you. It's the pattern has begun, so it's the snowball effect. You can't stop. You can't help yourself because I'm not giving you the reinforcement you need. So I never said I get mad at people who are emotional. Okay, if you actually listen, which most people don't because they're too emotional, like you, I said I don't like when people use their emotions when they're sorting facts. Your emotions have nothing to do, and your opinion has nothing to do with fact. Everything I said was accurate. Then you and I both made an agreement and said, where do you want me to post it? I said, DM it, and we'll have everybody vote. Waited and waited and waited. You didn't. You disagreed, and then all of a sudden you backpedaled saying, oh, I'll agree to disagree. I'm not emotional. I'm happy. So yes, I am emotionally happy, but I'm not upset at you. It's just your opinion and your opinions now in thought process have no value because you've just proven everything you said is false. We had an agreement, you backpedaled, that's it. And now you can't stop but trying to reiterate you are because you're offended, which is fine. Be offended. That's not my problem. about it. We got Santana, Rob Thomas. Alrighty, what is happening? What's going on, everybody? And it's just like the ocean under the moon, and it's the same as the emotion that I from you. You got the kind of loving that can be so smooth, and give me your heart and make it real, or else forget about it. TJ. Alright, biceps are done, which means DJ's done. So, that is it for Flex Friday. I appreciate likes, follows, and comments. You keep it on your end, I will keep it on my end. Give me 2 seconds. You keep it on your end, I will keep it on my end. A beautiful relationship with none of the social media bullshit. I do not have TikTok, I do not have Instagram, I do not have OnlyFans, I do not have any of that bullshit. I have YouTube and I have Twitch, and I have an X to post when I go live. I don't have any self-esteem and or confidence apps. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, hit me up either on Twitch, on my YouTube channel, and or on Twitter. I respond to everything. Till tomorrow, possibly. We'll see what happens, because I said sometimes take the weekends off. Lift heavy, lift strong, most of all lift, and be safe. TJ, church dismissed.